Okay, right here, this might look like just an ordinary view of the plains in eastern Colorado, but this is the site of the Sand Creek Massacre. I already talked to the ranger, and he said it's like beyond the trees, and then it kind of goes. The cavalry came from this side and did their atrocities. So anyway, this general area here, it is a National Historic Site. And I'll show you here. Let's see. Over there, that clump of trees there, that's where I parked. There is a modular home that's been turned into a visitor center. And there's also another building for meetings. Native peoples come here. There is a really questionable little marker here that says it's called the Sand Creek Battleground. I think most agree that it was a massacre, even just years after the atrocity. That's strange that it says battleground, to be honest. Real strange. I won't get into all the history. But it's definitely, you gotta be a little crazy, or just, I don't know. I don't want to say anything too harsh, but you have to be willfully blind with all the evidence that happened right after the massacre, the investigation by Congress, and then all the reports, the eyewitness testimony. Anyway, it's a really interesting place here. It's a somber place. It's a sacred place. I'm the only person here today, and it's a Saturday, kind of a sunny but chilly Saturday in November. And Mario, there's one guy at the visitor center, and he passionately told me about the acquisition of this land. I forget all the details, but somehow the federal government has somehow gotten involved, but this is controlled by native tribes, descendants of the Cheyenne and the Arapaho, I believe. And so there are native representatives come out here, I think twice a year, from Montana, Oklahoma, and I think Wyoming too. And anyway, this is kind of a work in progress, this place. And it'll be interesting to see what happens moving forward. The estimates are roughly 125, 135, although I've heard up to 200, 225. Mostly defenseless women, children, people of age where, they couldn't really defend themselves. You can read all about it yourself. Here's a marker with some quotes. This one reads, "Not content with killing women and children, the soldiers indulged in acts of barbarity of the most revolting character. It is hoped that the authority of this government will never again be disgraced by such acts." And that is the report from the 38th Congress by the Joint Committee on the Conduct of War. In going over the battleground the next day, I did not see a body of a man, woman, or child, but what was scalped, and in many instances, their bodies were mutilated in the most horrible manner. Lieutenant James Cannon, 1st New Mexico Infantry. Now, there is a trail here. You can kind of hike alongside the massacre site. My previous video was up there, and this is an interesting place in the sense that you know, I visit a lot of national parks, and this one is like, obviously it's so remote, it's in such a remote area, and it's definitely, you're not looking for any kind of entertainment, or, you know, you're coming here because this is a historic site, and in a lot of ways this is kind of like this is the monument if you're a member of one of the Plains tribes. This is your memorial, you know, or one of the memorials that stands out the most. Look at that blue sky. Look at that. Wide open sky.